sometimes companies are recruiting college students, like so before they graduate, they already have a contract. And
Yeah.
sometimes they're great contracts, like with accounting firms or like law firms, whatever, like whatever you call it. And usually these contracts are not for a year, but they're like for longer because they try to,
Mhm.
like build their new people, right? Like build their new team. And I believe like not I believe, but like if you have like a nice contract with this company, you already have secured that income, and you can use that to leverage your position when applying for a loan, like for a property or something like that.
So like you just said, if you're coming out of college, we had where the individual finished all the credits, like all the units were done, but he didn't like technically graduate yet because I think he finished in June and graduation was August, right? But he clearly satisfied everything, clearly was getting the certificate or the degree, if you will. And that's what we did. He was an engineer and he got a job, right? A job offer. He wasn't even on the job. He got the job offer and we were able
Mhm.
to use that to qualify him for the loan, right? So I know a lot of times you hear, at least 12 months or 24 months. It really just depends on what your background is, what industry it may be, right? If what your education is. Also, for non-QM loans, like I mentioned that 12-month business bank statement loan, there are actually investors that don't require you to be in business for 2 years. They only require 12 months or greater, right? So as long as you've been in business for at least 12 full months, we have 12 months of bank statements. They'll do it. Now, of course, you'll get a pricing hit, right? Your rate will be a little higher. Your down payment's minimum going to be 20%, but they'll do it. So that's really where we can get creative. And that's where having the full story of that individual, understanding
Yeah.
their background, what their credit is, what type of income they have, what their experience is. There's many ways for us to kind of structure and see what we can make work. And like you said, we agreed on, you can never begin preparing too soon for that. As you want to buy in 2 years, we'll start preparing now.